Hey, Diamond Dashers, this is Don Murphy speaking. Thank you so much for all of your participation in answering the question I asked in yesterday's post about what do you do as a Beachbody coach. And the whole purpose of that exercise was to get everybody thinking about a response that, when given, would get the listener to want to learn a bit more about what it is you do. Because we want to provide a response that gets people thinking like, wow, that sounds really interesting. I would want to know more about that. So you all did a phenomenal job with your answers regarding what we do as coaches in terms of helping people improve their lives through health and fitness, improving their lifestyles, providing them with weight loss solutions, and all the great things that you've mentioned. But only a few people said the stuff that will typically get somebody to be a little more intrigued. And that is the fact that you get paid to do those things. So telling them what we do is wonderful, but don't forget to mention that you get paid. And when you get paid, sometimes people want to learn more about what that is and how they can get involved. So for me, my response is typically one that's pretty short but direct. When somebody says to me, what do you do as a Beachbody coach? My simple response is usually something like, well, as a coach, I get paid to improve my own health and fitness and help others do the same. And that's it. That usually is enough to get people to go, wow, that sounds pretty different. How does that work? And that's all I want them to do. I just want them to be intrigued enough that they ask me a few more questions. I give them just a little bit more information, and then I invite them to a formal presentation of what Beachbody coaching is all about. And that's how I've been very successful in building my coach business. I'm now sitting at the lifetime rank of 6-star Diamond in my first business center. My second business center is at the rank of Diamond. My wife is at the rank of Diamond. My mother is a 1-star Diamond. And my sisters are at the rank of Emerald. So collectively, I'm building these 5 business centers. And throughout the course of my time as a coach, which is just over 3 years ago, I've signed up just over 100 new coaches between those 5 business centers. And it's because of just sharing just enough information that people say, I want to learn more about this. And then once they do that, I invite them to the business opportunity. And that's the webinar that I'm going to be doing on Thursday. So Thursday's webinar is meant to serve 2 purposes. One, to give you an understanding of the formal presentation that I've developed to formally share the coach opportunity with prospects. But it's also to help you learn how you might be able to do the same thing yourself. So this week is all about professionalizing your approach to sharing the coach opportunity. So think of yourself as a business owner that maybe wants to make an investment into something like GoToWebinar or any of the other live online meeting software forums that are available to purchase. And there's a whole host of different programs out there, but I prefer GoToWebinar. You can use Zoom for face-to-face as well. So there's a ton, but the point is you want to start thinking about how you yourself could formally present the coach opportunity in a way that's professional. So you say just enough to people, get them intrigued, and then invite them to your formal presentation. I've done it in a number of ways, not only through webinar, but also live events. Speaking in front of live audiences, and I know public speaking is something that a lot of people are nervous about, but the more you can get out of your shell and start doing it, the bigger you're going to become as a coach. You have to get the confidence to stand in front of a group of people and speak confidently about what you do as a coach in a way that gets people excited and intrigued enough to say, sign me up when that presentation is over. By the end of this week, I hope to have delivered the tools for you to start doing that yourself. And I'm also going to be sharing with everybody on Friday, this will be the day after our live webinar Thursday, on Friday I'll be sharing the PowerPoint slides that you can take, you can customize, change them, personalize them, do whatever you want with them, but then start practicing the presentation yourself. The other thing that you can do with Thursday's webinar is definitely invite your prospects. Like, this is not going to be me presenting the webinar on behalf of my team. This is going to be a universal webinar about the coach opportunity that all coaches and all teams can invite prospects to get them engaged and hopefully get you a few new signups as a result of it, okay? I'll be providing more information as we go throughout the week, but again, I wanted to thank you for your activity level. It's incredible with so many people responding, and also just share with you what I said in the beginning about how I respond to the opportunity. Make it clear to them. You get paid doing all those wonderful things that you mentioned, but also you improve your own health and fitness as a coach, and that's what a lot of people need. All right, thanks for listening. I'll be in touch soon.